गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णो वन्दे जगत्। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे 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 श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे 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 हे नाथ नारायण वास श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोले कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम। We'll chant few verses of the 6th chapter. 2-3 verses. अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच अनाश्रितः कर्मफलम् कार्यं कर्म करोति यः स सन्न्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः यं सन्न्यासमिति प्राहुः योगं तं विद्धि पाण्डव न यः सन्न्यस्तसङ्कल्पः योगी भवति कश्चन। आरुरुक्षोर्मुनेर्योगम् कर्म कारणमुच्यते योगारूढस्य तस्यैव शमः कारणमुच्यते। यदा हिनेन्द्रियार्थेषु न कर्मस्यनुषज्यते सर्वसङ्कल्पसन्न्यासी योगारूढस्तदोच्यते। उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानम् अवसादये आत्मैव यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत् जितात्मनः प्रशान्तस्य परमात्मा समाहितः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु तथा मानापमानयोः ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्तित्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चन काञ्चनः सुरन्मित्रार्युदासीन मध्यस्थस्द्वेष्य बन्धुषु सुरन्मित्रार्युदासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते. So now we are entering into the 6th chapter, and one of the very beautiful, important and subtle chapter, because it is for meditation. Atma Sanyam Yoga is the name. I think in 2-3 classes I have already told the purpose of meditation. If you remember, I had mentioned these points, that meditation is for making your understanding pervasive in your responses. What you have heard, what you have contemplated, you are stirring it, you are consciously putting effort to bring out that knowledge and solve your problem of sorrow, excitement, joy, anger at will. It is a process through which you distance the false in you. It is the process through which you see this body and jiva from the deeper standpoint. We have practiced to see everything from ego standpoint, from jiva standpoint, from body standpoint. We are only using, we have practiced to see ourselves, see everything with a medium. I am seeing this watch with medium, without medium. Medium is space, medium is light, medium is eyes, medium is mind, and medium is our vasanas also. I mean, like this watch. You may not like it. More is the medium in any knowledge, less authentic that knowledge becomes. So we had a Balvihar game. So 20 children were made to stand in a row, like this, horizontally. So somebody told them, please communicate to other boy. Communicate so that others don't listen, you communicate to him only. That Swamiji wants lunch. He told. Ultimately, when 20th boy was asked, tell me what was communicated. He says, Swamiji is going out for dinner. So, I'm really speaking it. It will happen anywhere. Anywhere, here also sometimes. In one person there is miscommunication. Forget about 20. 1-2% only there is miscommunication. You say something, he says something else. Therefore I asked him, what you will say? What you will say? Earlier days I didn't know how to mail. So I used to tell somebody, please mail this. I never checked what mail he is putting in my name. And he had my mail ID, everything, password, I didn't know anything. So one day I checked what is the mail. Something else he wrote. Then I understood that we should always check if you have asked somebody to write, you should check and then it should be sent. Because he understood something else, not his fault. More is the medium. Therefore, supposing you are in India and have to communicate, there are less chances of right communication and more communication. Because lot of medium is there. Closer you are, lesser is the medium and more better is the communication. So when I am seeing the world, it is with the medium. I may like you, I may not like you. With the medium of eyes, with the medium of mind, with the medium of intellect, with the medium of understanding, with the medium of my vasana, with the medium of my past experience. Somebody says, I don't like Italy. I said, but I heard it's a beautiful country. There is Leaning Tower of Pisa and lot of cathedrals are there. He said, yeah, because I went in the taxi, they took away my wallet. I said, yes, Italy, these things do happen in Italy. These things are common in Italy. What is the capital? Rome. Rome. So he took a taxi and this happened. Of this one perception changed and somebody said, no, Italy is very beautiful. Very old buildings are there. 500-year-old, old broken cathedrals, churches, all these things. Vatican is there. Vatican City is there. I don't know where is it. Is it in Rome or far away? Separate city than Rome. You have gone there, Vatican City. Achha, but you are going to Netherlands? Either this land or that land. It is called Netherlands. It is called Hollow Land. Hollow Land, you don't know? Holland. also called Dutch. Same thing, Dutch, Netherlands. So, more is the medium, more you will find that knowledge is contaminated. And we are habituated ourselves, we have programmed ourselves to see with lot of contaminated knowledge. I already have a samskar, world is true, this has joy, this has sorrow, this is very bad. I have a medium of my ahankar. You didn't respect me, I don't like you. You respected me, I like you. I like that person because he lives with me. I don't like because you don't live with me. I don't like you because you help him and don't help me. I like you because you help me. I don't like you because you question me. There are million things when I see you with the medium of my vasanas, my avidya, my mind, my experiences. And therefore when people say something, I say, don't trust your mind. You are not that pure that your opinion will be very great. About anybody, what you are making, there is not the right thing because you are colored inside. You don't give us such authority to yourself that I think he is like that, I think this is like that. Don't just make a blanket statement. Because you have your own ways to think. That may not the right way to think. ठीक है ना? So when the Vedanta is heard or any knowledge is heard, the problem is, what is the problem? Problem is that you are already having such a strong knowledges and wrong knowledge about world, about people, that the knowledge what the teacher gives is just put somewhere at one corner of our intellect. है ना? Like supposing I give you one book to read, and that book is on some Prasad Pustika. This will happen. Prasad Pustika people take and keep it in their house at one corner somewhere, and never sometime it is read. So knowledge you have heard, but it has not been effective knowledge. So it has not helped your emotional personality, your responses, because that knowledge with the medium, knowledge with the medium, that knowledge is very, very effective because I am habituated to that knowledge. I am habituated to think. If I see all of you, when I see you, my one track about you is already in my mind. About you, another track is there. About you, another track is there. I have made my own tracks, like our gate track. I hope it is working. Gate track. Sometimes it has its own track. Working, no? Gate track. So I have my tracks. So what happened that when I start thinking about Vedanta, effectivity is not there because my tracks and my grooves are very deep. World is real. World, this has joy, this has sorrow. This is very good, this is very bad, I am very good, or I am important, I am not important. So many wrong tracks we have made, and depending on those tracks, we experience the world. No experience, nobody can force upon you. You can praise me, but to experience happiness or with that praise is not your area. You can censor me, but to experience sadness with that censor is not your area. Bhagwan Ram was asked to go to exile, but he didn't experience sadness because the track was not there. He didn't experience insult because that sad track was not there. So we have already two strong opinions, strong tracks, and wrong opinion about world, about myself, about joy in something, about importance in something. If I don't have a son, I don't feel what is my life. Everything is over, Swamiji. My husband has passed away. For whom to live now? I said, when the husband was not there, you were living on. When you are not married, you had a husband. He said, no, what are you talking? So when you had not married, at that time you didn't have a husband, and you were living and you were happy. So why did you make this opinion that how will I live like now? Why you are making such a strong opinion about self? Wait for some time. He said, no, I think I'll die. I said, you won't die, don't worry. You don't die so easily. Wait. Lot of work is there. After working you die. After giving lift to give and after doing all these things, then you die, no problem. We also want you should die. But complete the job of God here. You do one thing, you put effort, get moksha and you die, no problem. But don't go without fulfilling the task you are leaving, just thinking of dying. So we are not, immature person is called whose conclusions are wrong and conclusion are confusing and he is entangled in his own thought. He doesn't have a conclusive thought, he has a confusive thought. He is always entangled. He is here, I don't know why it happened. The face itself is becoming question mark. The face, some people have oval shaped, some have circular face, some have elliptical face. Elliptical like this. Some have oval shaped, some have circular shaped, some have square shaped. Don't see my face. Some have square shaped and some have question mark type of face like this. So slowly the face changes if you are like that. What you think accordingly your face will become. In Abhedananda's ashram in Vrindavan, two people came in the night, 10 o'clock. They said, we want to stay in the ashram, please let me know. So Swamiji said, in the night, ladies don't stay in my ashram, there is no accommodation. So he said, they said, we are not ladies, we are gents. He said, but your whole appearance is like this, you are doing, and you are putting on kajal, and you are putting on lipstick. Everything is for the ladies. They said, we have sakha bhav, we live like gopis for the Lord. And therefore, our ways become like ladies now. Because we think constantly, I am a lady. And therefore, we have become like lady. So if you think like that, your face will become like this. If you eat lot of mutton, your face will become like goat. I'm not joking. If you eat chicken, your face will become like chicken. So, if you are a Ram Bhakt, your face will become like Ram. Calmness of Ramji will be there. If you are Krishna Bhakt, your face will become like Krishna. If you are Shiv Bhakt, your face and your speech will become like Shiv. So don't think that you are just living, and therefore from the face one can make out what he is thinking, what he is doing. So what we think generally is only we have what we think, we have thought about it and we are repeating the thinking. Most of the time we are repeating the thinking what I have thought. There is no new thinking, there is no freshness in that. And that is called boredom. And about you, I'm already thinking. Meditation is that you are making the knowledge, you are breaking those tracks and you are making a trackless knowledge more a mediumless knowledge. You are going to that. You don't have the medium of vasana, the medium of ahankar, medium of kam krodh, medium of rag dvesh. It is a practice to see something as it is in its nascent form. I'm very giving broad. Please note few points today. Number 1 point. Meditation is not for liberation. Lo. Meditation it is not to give you liberation. Are? What are you talking? Didn't tell me I shouldn't have come. Wait, listen, let me complete. Because meditation, if it gives liberation, then liberation will become an achievement. And any achievement will be lost. Number 2, meditation is not to give you knowledge. Are? Knowledge always happens by pramana. Anybody can say in my meditation, your Lord came and told me like this. I don't understand these things. In meditation, Lord came, he said, go to the Swamiji and give him $1,000. Somebody said, I just say I don't trust because the problem is tomorrow Lord will take $1,000. Then what will I do? हम तो फंस जाएंगे फिर. Because I don't know what your Lord says in meditation. Somebody went to Diya Baba and he said, in my meditation, Devi Devatas come and say something. Hanuman ji comes, Devi Kali ji comes, Durga Devi come in my dream meditation. But whatever they say, nothing happens. And everything wrong happens. So Baba said, how frequently you eat? He said, I eat once in 3-4 days. And I am fasting. He said, because of fasting so much, heat has gone in the head. बोले तुम्हारे सर पे गर्मी चढ़ गई है, तुम जरा खाया करो ठीक से. पता नहीं क्या हो, कुछ भी बोल दे, कुछ भी कोई बोल दे. Somebody said I'm writing a commentary on Ved. Said to me, I went to his house for Bhiksha. I said, writing commentary on Ved is very difficult. I said, have you studied from somebody? He said, no study. Then I said, how do you write? He said, Lord Krishna tells me. I said, how? He said, but I close my eyes and he says and I write. These things are unproved and unauthentic. You are a working person running around Kami Krodhi so many times. How can Lord come like that? Meditation is not for knowledge. Please let me complete. Third point. Meditation is, especially Gita meditation, is not for any mystic experience. There is something called lifting. What is it called? Levitate. There is meditation. It is true that on your asana you start lifting. Your whole body raises 5 feet, 2 feet as it is. You can see videos also like that. It lifts. This is all not the purpose of meditation. There are meditation you can go into your previous birth. There are meditations through which you start knowing. Somebody gave me the trick how to know somebody's mind. He says meditate on this point on your body and you will start knowing. I said without knowing the mind so many problems are. Little I know and it is so much disturbing. If I know the mind, so much disturbing will be there. What horrible minds are there. So no need. I can gauge general. No need to know. Why too into the garbage? Vedantic meditation, please note, mystic experiences are there for meditation. You can see somebody is coming, you can see. Siddhis are there. Don't think siddhis are not there. But it is possible person is realized and he has no powers. And it is possible person is powers and he has Mahasansari. Both I have seen. Somebody is liberated. Maybe he is not Siddh, he is not able to read minds and all these things. Generally, we search for all these things. Bina chamatkar, nahi namaskar. So first chamatkar, then namaskar. So we think, something is there. I was walking there, where I went to solitude, one person was drinking. Two people were there. Liquid spirituality. So they approached me. One approached me. He said, please don't curse me. Please think good about me. Please say something good about me. I said, yes, don't worry, you are fine. No, he said, please bless me, say something good about me. He kept on saying, please say something good about me. I said, yes. Because whatever you say, it will happen like that. तो उनको लगता है कुछ चमत्कार करेंगे स्वामी जी. Some chamatkar is there, something is there. So there are people who can read mind, who can tell the number of your note, the currency number, they can tell in the pocket. I have seen it. That you have this number, this is a currency number. And you are coming from this place, this is there. But they are highly worldly. So meditation, which is Gita and what Vedanta prescribes, is not for mysticism. Nothing mysterious about it. Three things, not for liberation, not for knowledge, not for mystery. More than what is it all about? Wait, let me complete the thought. Your class will be completed. By the time you will start the verse, the class will be started, time will be over. No, I may not start the verse today. Oh, so meditation in Vedanta, please note, one is called Gyan Prapti Yogyata. One meditation is called Gyan Prapti Yogyata. Meditation for the refinement of mind, for integration of mind. This is the meditation, pre-Vedantic meditation. Pre-Vedantic meditation. You have not studied Vedanta. You are organizing the mind. You are collecting the mind. Right now your mind is scattered. Monkey mind is there. People, you sit and you talk and you see how they talk. How are you, Swamiji? Fine. Acha, did you have food? No. Acha. How is the weather? There is no connection between two things. What yajna is going on? My yajna. Gita chapter 6. Do you eat gulab jamun? I mean, there is no link between two thoughts. You don't eat? No. Little if I have nothing. Acha. Have you seen fish? ये कहाँ से टॉपिक ला रहे हैं? Yes, I have seen fish. No, I mean shark, etc. No, you are there. I'm not a person who's very fond of aquariums or fish watching and all these things. I'm not very in that area. My mind doesn't cooperate. I went to Singapore, somewhere I went, and they had an aquarium, you have to enter into that. And all around you see sharks. You don't know who it is. They may hit not. Supposing it breaks then? That glass is there, it cracks also. Then what will happen? Who will do the yajna? So, like here you have a snake, what is it? A snake park is there. Here you have gone? You have gone? Achha. Where is it? Huh? Closed. Why? Huh? Nobody to see. Dangerous. Achha. Huh? Huh? Oh, dangerous. Oh, human snakes came. So we are very hopping mind is there. Gyan Yogita Prapti, you train your mind to think on your Ishta Devata for a long time. You train your mind to go into the depth of your personality. I give you the example. 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 8, 16. 2 into 102, 204. Achha. 11 into 54? No, don't trouble me. 594. More, you train your mind in the preparatory meditation to think deep and consistently on one thought. You master your Ishta Devata thought. Sri Ramji is just walking. And you maintain the space, the time, the dress. This is called preparatory meditation. So you can sit and you can think about the God. It is Yogita Prapti. This way, you don't allow the mind to think about calm topic, growth topic, Irsha topic. You are creating an impression about your Ishtadevata. And so much impression you create about your Ishtadevata that you don't feel that you are meditating, you feel he is in me. He is watching, he is talking. He has opened his mouth and I fed food. I am pressing his hand, I am pressing his feet. And this way you go into and you try to get detached from the world because you start getting joy from inside. And please note, it is real. It happens. You are giving him bath. That was called Manas Puja also. Or you can do simple dhyan. This way your mind gets collected and your attachment to all other topics slowly is lesser. Because he gains more pervasiveness in your mind. So whenever you have time, you start thinking about him. You give 4 minutes, you give 10 minutes, you give 20 minutes. Slowly you become more single-pointed, you become purer. So supposing you have anger, so that samskar of Ishtadevata, that and that angry person's thought, they try to be together, and ultimately your meditation or your own Bhagwan will dominate. So you remove all other impressions and you make the Ishtadevata impression effective, dominating. Understood, no? I saw in a marriage party I went. There are hundreds of people. I scanned everybody. Buaji is there, Poopaji is there. But whom I like, Twinkle. So I saw everybody. But I didn't know Twinkle will come here. Because it is daytime. So but I saw Twinkle. And when I saw Twinkle, my eyes, nice, there was a shine. So that impression of Twinkle dominated on everybody's vision. And when I went back from that party, although I saw 100 people, but all impressions were weak, and this impression was strong. How she smiled seeing me, she did like this. The moment she saw she did like this, and then she did like this. So this impression that I had, I couldn't forget that, and how she was eating, she took and she put like that and like this, and we are eating. Not like that, everybody. I mean, I saw everybody, but the way she took and put it like this, and it was so, I'm just out of the word. I saw everybody. But because I already had gathered impression about her, it dominated over my mind. So, Gyan Yogyata Prapti is whosoever is your Ishta Devata, Ram Bhagwan, Krishna Bhagwan, Shiv Bhagwan, Devi Ji. Every day you give 5 minutes, 10 minutes and contemplate on her. And contemplate on that Devata as a live one sitting, not a murti. He is twinkling the eyes, or he is in the hills, in the Kailash Parvat, or Bhagwan Krishna is in Vrindavan, is smiling, he is moving. You create a strong impression about your Ishtadevata. So much so, now coming back, as this boy saw everybody, but he gathered impression about one person. So you go anywhere, you gather, you have one dominating impression about joy of somebody. So whenever you are free, you close your eyes and you just touch the feet of the God. You put your head at his feet. So this way you start getting joy. One science is there, whatever you start thinking with a sense of joy, you'll start getting joy. If you start eating this flower and you feel there is no joy, but you eat every day that there is joy, there is joy. So after few days, you'll feel no flowers are here because you ate it. This is the principle of meditation. And therefore you can like anybody and anything. One husband was there, one wife was in the house. So, husband had hardly any personality, very short, not speaking properly, nothing was there. I thought, how this wife likes this husband? I wondered. I didn't say anything, but when both were sitting, so wife was praising a lot. In the absence, she was praising, not in the presence. Sometimes you want to keep him in good humor, therefore you praise. Not like that. But she was praising that there is nobody, he is like that. Then I understood by who am I to conclude so easily? I only saw for 5 minutes my conclusion. If she has lived for 30 years, she will know better. And if she has love and she has regards and she loves, why should I have my opinion? Why? Because she has contemplated on the goodness, and goodness may be there. I'm not saying the goodness may not be there. By how Guru appears good? How Guru appears good to some person and not to some person? How much bhav comes? Because somebody has thought about Guru with a sense of joy. He remembered what he gave to me. He remembered how he talks. He remembered how he walks. This is how Guru Bhakti increases. Without thinking about something, you don't develop a thought of joy for him or her. I hope. And similarly, whatever you have been eating from the childhood, that food you will be more inclined to. Because you have been eating that particular food from your childhood. Whatever it is. I will not like chow mein and all these things. These things are there, or they have the chopstick is there. I don't know how they hold it. They have a way to hold the chopstick. And they eat with such a speed that you'll be surprised. They gave to me also. His stick broke. And they hold like this. My point is, please know, you can make the God, you can contemplate on the God, so that instead of having 1,000 thoughts at 1,000 places, at least you have one focused mind, one thought is dominating in your mind. I hope you understand. Somebody came to me. He said, is it not that those who live with the teacher, students, they get close to the teacher, I mean, they are devoted, they are attached, they can't live without the teacher. I said, true. They cry for the teacher. I said, true. He said, is it not a kind of, I said, it is there. But instead of crying for 100 people, at least he is crying for only one. Instead of taking joy from 100 places, he is taking joy only from one. Otherwise, he would have for child, from husband, from wife, from mother-in-law, from father-in-law, from this person. At least he has tried. Slowly he has to grow up. He will grow one day out of that also. From the last stage, you don't decide the first. You have to go through a graduation. He will be missing, no doubt. Because he has nobody else. But at least he has focused his mind now. He has, therefore, dhyan moolam gurur murti, puja moolam gurur padam. One day, when all other attachment is gone, this attachment also will go away. And he will, in his postgraduate class. But one who is in prep class, straight away you are trying to give him the postgraduate syllabus. He will fall. So the Ishtadevata contemplation collects your mind from attachment, aversion, from rag, from dvesh, from anger. Because that time when you were angry, that time when you were lusty, that time you didn't please God, you develop a pain. This is called upasana dhyanam or preparatory meditation. I hope you have got my point. So whosoever is Ishta Devata, please meditate for 5 minutes, 10 minutes on that Devata. As if he is sitting, as if he is walking, whatever is there. And supposing he is walking, to make slowly make him stable, slowly make him sit at one place. Because unless he sits, how can you feed him? How can you serve him? After this meditation is done for a long time, your mind is free from oscillations running around, free from ahankar, or less loosened ahankar is there. Why? Because I belong to Lord only. What is there? Whatever you say, I will do it. Ahankar is I am not a listening person. I don't submit. In the program also, first you have to accept and submit. So when you don't accept and submit, then program doesn't run. So the acceptance and submission is brought by this meditation, and you are fit now to hear from the teacher's mouth what? Systematic, gradual, daily, consistent, committed, continuous study of the scriptures. Now praman is there. Now you are in a higher class. If you jump the process, you have not done that meditation, straight away you came, I don't like this person, I don't like you, so my rag, dvesh will be there. So whatever knowledge teacher will give, it will not be assimilated, it will not be imbibed. And maybe you cannot live in the ashram because you will fight with everybody. Because you have habit of contemplating fault of somebody or qualities of somebody. Maybe I am contemplating on his quality, how good he is and how bad you are. This is what I track. My track is meant for this only. This is my habit to think fault of everybody. Or your fault I thought, his fault I thought, or your goodness I thought. So it doesn't work. You have jumped the processes. You are unprepared. You have not prepared. If potato has to be made, Supposing you are making French fries. So I think first they are boiled. I don't know. They are boiled no first. Not necessary. But sometimes they boil. Huh? Otherwise you have to boil there also. That potato, supposing you cut it to pieces and you put it, still you have to put water and you have to allow it to ripen. Both the ways are there. But you have to give time for it to become soften and to become, from raw potato, you have to make it cooked potato. You can't put masala immediately and you put the salt and the khala. Then the sound will be coming, kach kach. ऐसा है ना? See, I have not made anything. अच्छा, you don't know cooking? No. अच्छा, you can boil water. So, when you are prepared, second step is you go for pramana vyapar. And there you go do shravan manan. You go to the teacher. Please note when I say listening, so between two listening, you are only thinking about what was told in the class. This is called Gyan Yoga. Not that I listened, 8 to 9 I had talk on Vedant, on Mandukya, and 9 o'clock I went to the neighbor to tell, that why he was shouting last night. Or I am going to somebody's house because lunch is there. Sometime in the class they come suited, booted. I can make it out that he is going to the party or he is coming from the party or somewhere he is coming from. So he is going. Vedanta class, he has come. Nice. And you can see perfumes are also there. Because he has put the perfume. He thought, why to miss the class? From the class only I can go straight away. And everybody is looking, who is having the perfume? अब वो 1 घंटे तो सुने वेदांत में, how world is false, how Atma is infinite. He has heard it and he took notes also. He has taken lot of notes. He is understood also that drishta is different from drishya. Whatever is having a form is false. And there Jamal pad raha hai. And there Bollywood song is going on. So that thought which was created here, that drishta is consciousness and drishya is false, he can't prove it here. वो तो लगेगा कि बड़ा बढ़िया है. ये लड़की तो अच्छी है, लड़का अच्छा नहीं है. या लड़का अच्छा, लड़की अच्छी नहीं है. आइए भाई, आइए आप भी आ जाइए. Come. फोटोग्राफी हो रही, लेट अस ऑल कम टुगेदर. अब यू आर ओल्ड पर्सन, वो ऐसे से चल रहे हैं समहाउ, ऐसे ऐसे चल के, आइए पकड़ लीजिए हाथ. अरे वो गिरे आप, गिरे फॉलिंग डाउन, अरे गिरे. अब आप, हाँ, अरे बाप रे, पकड़े उनको, हाँ, स्टेज पे चढ़ाया गया. एंड नाउ द फोटोग्राफर्स आर, और वो बात कर रहे हैं, ये है लड़का, ये लड़के के पिताजी हैं. अच्छा, हाँ, इनका नाम क्या है? राम कुमार. अच्छा, वाइफ कहाँ है इनकी? वाइफ सीता कुमारी है. अच्छा, आइए. ये कौन है? ये साधु साहब हैं. ये कौन? ये समदिन है. अच्छा. यहाँ पे डांस हो रहा है, वहाँ नाच हो रहा है, वहाँ गाना बज रहा है, वहाँ खूब ज़्यादा हंसी मजाक हो रहा है, अच्छा खाना हो रहा है. बढ़िया बोले आज तो बहुत अच्छा है. आइसक्रीम कहाँ है? वो ले आओ. दम आलू ले आओ, रबड़ी मलाई ले आओ. रस मलाई कहाँ गई हमारी वाली? हाँ, वो रुमाली रोटी कहाँ चली गई? और वो कहाँ गया? वो मखाना की जो सब्जी बनी थी, बोले मखाना की सब्जी. वो जो वेदांत था, जो आप 8 to 9 what you heard, it has totally gone to dogs. पता नहीं कहाँ चला गया वो ज्ञान. And I was eating on my copy, the vegetable had fallen. So, Vedantic copy. So that also had happened. And evening class also I have to attend. So next day I asked, Acha, tell me, what is drishta? He said, drishta is wet. So, now, wet and oily. So, the problem is, when it is said, This is what happens when I go for Gyan Yajna. Now, after that, when you are come, not only you are totally wiped off, but you come from a party, 3 hours you spend there. That impression will play on your mind. वो कैसा जाए थे वो दैट उनकी वो वही शी वॉज मेकिंग लॉट ऑफ नॉइज दैट गर्ल दिस बॉय वॉज देयर दैट ड्रम वॉज वेरी नाइस दैट पर्टिकुलर डिश वॉज वेरी नाइस मटर पनीर वॉज ओके नॉट ग्रेट पनीर वॉज नॉट ओके सो अब ये सोच रहे हो वहाँ पे वो बोला तो बॉलीवुड का वो शाम वो गाना बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा था अब नाउ टेल मी वेयर इज द कंसिस्टेंसी व्हाट इज मीनिंग ऑफ वेदांत therefore for Vedanta you need ashram life or you need a little reclusive life where social things are little away because your mind is not that great that you will hold those thoughts for a long time. You are very fluid kind of mind is there. I hope you are understanding what is. Therefore I don't like to take Vedanta like that. रामायण में चल जाएगा तुम्हारे अंदर सटलिटी नहीं है इट नीड सटल इन द वेदांत कोर्स और द सीरियस वेदांतिक स्टूडेंट दे हैड हर्ड नो टॉकिंग टिल नेट क्लास यू कंटेम्पलेट ऑन दैट देयरफॉर फोन्स बैंड डोंट गो टू द ऑफिस एंड फाइंड आउट डोंट चिट चैट अ लॉट बिकॉज यू आर सपोज्ड टू assimilate those thoughts. I hope you are understanding. This is Gyan Yoga is a difficult path. You are unprepared. Even good actions you do, good action also has opposition with the knowledge. Because it needs involvement. But here you are not involved. So what you did, Ajnana Vritti is by listening, Samshaya Nivritti is by Mananam. Well, but it is only intellectual knowledge. Any knowledge is intellectual, no knowledge is nasal. Any knowledge will be intellectual only. Because your problem is intellectual. Intellectually you are thinking wrong. No, I am clear that Atma is like that. But still my wrong thoughts, my old habits do come back. Now you are graduating and post-graduating to second kind of meditation. And now I will call it Nididhyasan, which is a technical word for Vidya. Dhyatum Ichha is Nididhyasan. I hope you are getting the point. What I am saying, it is not for three things. Then I said one is preparatory meditation. Yogyata Prapti. Second is living with the teacher and doing Shravan Manan. After listening and contemplating, meditating, listening and reflecting, you start doing Nididhyasan. First of all, Nididhyasan number 2 is Vedant friendly living. What is Vedant friendly living, by the way? You don't have a very strong convulsions of emotions. I used to like that. No. See, you are creating a strong wrong personality which you will struggle to remove in meditation. When you have done makeup and you are going, you see that you don't cry. And if you have noticed in the TV, etc., when they cry, they never vibe like this. You know that? How they vibe? They do like that. They have to present themselves for 2 hours in the program. You have to have Vedant-friendly eating. Vedant, when you know you have to get up in the morning and you have to meditate for 2 hours, 1 hour. Well, I didn't eat too much. Only 7 chole bhature I took. Or I ate 8 puris. This is Vedant-friendly eating. मारेंगे तुमको. The intestines, the ghee, oil, and the atta, etc., has gone inside. Okay? This is intestine, supposing. It has gone inside. By supposing a tube is there, and you keep on putting this something oily into it. So on the walls of the tube inside, the oil will become more and more. Think. Now the energy from other part will go to digest it now. So therefore you need more sleep now. Dullness will be. Some people have audio visual yawning. Not that they only yawn, they will like that. You have seen in the houses. Don't start, please. So, Vedant friendly conversation, Vedant friendly eating, Vedant friendly dressing. खूब तगड़ी jeans पहन के आ गए, tight jeans. Up they are sitting. And I said, please sit properly. And they are stretching, whole jeans is tight. And sometimes, the stitching, that tore. That sound also came. Because it tore. And then they are seeing how to manage it. After the class, what to do? Vedant friendly. You have to have loose clothes. See how dhoti is nice, how sari is nice. No? Vedant friendly posture. Vedant friendly, what is it called? Hand. Vedant friendly thinking. I'll come to it. We are just introducing. A lot is there in meditation, this chapter. Very interesting chapter is there, whether you accept or not. Vedant friendly environment around. Vedant friendly asana. It should be clean, otherwise cockroach will come. Then you can't meditate. Everything you are fine tuning. They are great seekers. इतना आसान नहीं है सब. Therefore, we need a strict ashram life or a strict teacher with you to inculcate these values. Because you don't know. Then, what you do in the second kind of nididhyasana, you exclusively spend some time in revising opinion about yourself. I am not the doer, I am the seer. Because I am seeing the body can't be. You are doing Panchkosh Vivek, you are going Drishtadrish Vivek, you are going Avasthatraya Vivek, you are doing Jagat Brahma Vivek. What have you learned and heard? You bring it consciously and objectify your life. I remember yesterday I told, I am, you stop. You learn to stop on I am rather than I am father, I am mother, I am sad. You dissociate from the false in you. World, everything world is, but is not me and mine. I am. You are repeating, but I am very hurt. No, you are seeing the hurt personality, therefore you are not hurt, you are seer of being hurt. This hurt personality is coming and going, is not true. But really I am. You are not hurt. Tomorrow your mood will be different. What your mood is right now, what has really hurt you today, after few hours, 12 hours, that intensity, although you remember that, but you are not that much hurt. It doesn't have any impact. And after 2 days it is okay. After 1 week you laugh on that. What mood you would have after 1 week about that Right now I am trying to develop that. This is called meditation, beginning of that. This is Nididhyasan. I have heard for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Nididhyasan student is quite advanced. He is a PhD student. And he has gone through preparatory meditation. He has gone through Shravan Manan. And then he has come here. I hope you are understanding. नहीं ठीक है? विजाति वृत्ति रहित सजाति वृत्ति प्रवाह रूप निर्गुण ब्रह्म मानस व्यापारो नाम ध्यानम. Such a long statement. I don't know what do you mean. Again shall I say? I want to make so that you don't write it. विजाति वृत्ति रहित सजाति प्रवाह रूप निर्गुण ब्रह्म मानस व्यापारो नाम निधिध्यासनम. It is not there, उसमें नहीं. You are training your mind to think on that channel that I am seer, I am beyond it. But in between another thought came, what? I have to wash clothes. Wrong. Discard. Discard. Neglect. Don't entertain. Come back. Come back. What? I am the consciousness. My father is not well. Wrong. There is no father now. Don't become a father and meditate. Don't become a son, meditate. Nothing doing. So any dissimilar thought, discouragement of dissimilar thought and encouragement of one understanding that I am beyond time and space for a considerable length of time, consciously. This is called Nididhyasan. And this will be, and supposing you have no dissimilar thought, then you will go into Samadhi. Slowly, slowly, as you meditate, frequency of dissimilar thought will become lesser. Initially, dissimilar thought was this. After 1 hour, dissimilar thought will be this. After 2 hours, dissimilar thought will be this. And therefore, you need to practice. And your thought that I am bad, I am good, world is true, I am doer, I am enjoyer, slowly, and that personality, whole meditation is focused to go deep into yourself and remove the wrong understanding. Like the laser treatment is there, laser beams, laser operations are there. By the laser beam, they are removing some kind of problem in your eyes. Laser surgery is there. Similarly, this treatment is on the wrong doer, wrong enjoyer, wrong personality. They are focusing on that. Like with the lens, with the light, sunlight, it focuses and it burns the paper or burns the clothes also. Similarly, you are burning the wrong self in you. This is the third stage. And this Nididhyasan will be the main discussion of these 6 chapters. Although there is other topic also. Supportive topics are there. But this is the core. Okay? We'll see more tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव।